Righto, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. In front of me here is my 1986 Honda XR250R. It looked a little bit different to what it is now. In the last video I did of it, where we got it running after being abandoned for 4 years in a bush, it now runs, and it runs well. I've been taking it around the property and riding it, also out to the tracks with a couple of mates. But it's really good for around the property here. The RMZ 450 is a lot better for around the track and racing with mates. But yeah, so she's coming together quite nicely. I thought I'd do a little bit of a video on how it is going right now. As you can see, it's changed colour quite a lot. We've got a 600 rear fender on it, as well as a new style 250 front fender on it. A set of decals and a light. Still needs a bit of work, like all the lighting needs to be wired up still. Yep. Still got the original tank. I just cleaned that up with a bit of cut and polish. You would have seen it in the last video, it looked pretty atrocious. So good gurney, cleaned it up nice, and then I put all that cut and polish on there, and that's kept the nice red tinge to it. Put a little cluster on it with speedo and everything. The speedo does work, so I can tell what I'm doing. I do hope to get it registered someday, so the speedo has been pretty good. It'll show me what speed I'm doing. We've done 90 k's on it since I put the speedo on, so it's done a little bit of work since I got it going. Obviously the frame is the first thing. I stripped it right down to the frame. As you remember, it was all rusted out on the bottom down here, so we replaced that. I gave it a little bit of paint, but as you can see, ever since I've started riding it around, the thing has started getting real dirty again, and it doesn't even look like I painted it. Rear wheels, front wheels are from a old style CRF250, so they are being changed. I have cut down the little, I don't know what you call that, the shoe holder plate. And you just need to cut them down a little bit. As you can see, I've got it popped out with a little spacer there, as I took a little bit too much off, but it's no biggie. But if you do want to put a CRF230 wheel on your 250, you can use the same rear spacer as what comes in the 230s, but you need to cut down, as I said, the little shoe holder here. You need to cut it down by about 10 mil, I think I took off of this one, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on it, but if I remember correctly, that's what it was. And that retains your chain line with the motor, as all of this seems to be in line still. Has got a new chain on it. Sprockets aren't too bad, they're just what come off of the 230. And the front sprocket is new. I did put a 13 tooth on it. Surprisingly hard to find front sprockets for these. I would have thought they would have been quite easy, but they are not. They are a lot easier to find for the new style ones, but not for the old ones like this one, which are quite a common bike actually. So yeah, carb clean, that was done. Definitely needed that. I ended up rejetting it as well. That was the reason why it runs so crappy in the first video, is because for whatever reason it had a 170 main jet in it, and I dropped that back down to the stock standard 125, and it runs smooth as butter right now. New intake boot, obviously. It's sat out in the weather forever, so I just thought, I think I paid $30 for it from Honda themselves. Got that from Japan, so that's all fitted up and nice and new. I think we took the rear shock with the old frame, so it's got the shock and the frame have stayed together, as well as all the front forks and the whole triple clamp assembly. That's all stayed with the old frame. I think all I took off of the old frame was the oil cooler. Yeah, and I think I might have taken the airbox too. That might have been the other thing, and obviously the motor. But yeah, so it's still got the original motor from when we first did the beginning video. Set of tailpipes I got off of a mate. At least they don't have any rust holes in them. We have a Aussie muffler on there now, so it's really nice. It's got a good sound to it. But yeah, as I said, tailpipe got replaced, so no rust holes down here anymore. It sounds quite nice and crisp now. Yeah, new spark plug, obviously just a full service on it, new oil filter, new oil. I haven't done anything to the motor really, except putting a new clutch in it, but yeah, that's about it. As I said, still a little bit to do on it, like a bit of wiring work, etc, etc. Still not sure whether I want to keep the red fenders or whether I want the white ones. I do like how the white ones sort of curve down a lot more than this 600 rear fender. But yeah, I do like the red look, and unfortunately you can't get the 250 fenders in the red with the real curved look anymore, so that's a bit of a bummer. But anyway, we shall get it started and take it out for a little whip, eh? See how she goes. Righto, so start it, press the run on the stop switch, fuel on, choke up. Choke's just where the air canister is, you just pull it all the way up. That's how I do it anyway. Might just roll it around so I can get a bit of kick on it. That's the trick with these old XRs, is getting a good kick on them. Otherwise they are no good to start. So I'll just roll it around a bit more. There we go. That'll be good enough. Get a good kick out of it. Kick it over a couple of times to get some fuel through. And I just kick it over nice and slowly until I hit a hard spot. There. Okay, now one big kick and it should fire up. There we go. Let it warm up for a bit, and yeah, we'll then take it for a bit of a ride. Now, so she's warmed up a bit. Yeah, we'll take it for a bit of spin now, I guess. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad in the new GoPro. Otherwise it's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse for the audio, but anyway, we'll see how she goes, eh? goes pretty good for 1986. So yeah. Right, I hope you enjoyed that little ride. It was a good one. Just a simple ride around the property. Don't forget, turn the fuel off. And yeah, there we have it. Beautiful 1986 XR250R. What a lovely little bike.